Why study human anatomy? Every day you do several things like breathing, but can you describe the pathway of air that goes from your nose all the way through your lungs and how that works? You do things such as sitting. Are you sitting in your chair upright right now? Do you know those muscles and bones that help you sit upright and the structure of all of your bones and muscles? You eat, but what happens to your food after you swallow? How does it go through your digestive tract? And how do you absorb those nutrients? You do a lot of movement. Can you explain how your muscles contract? How they work together? And hopefully a lot of thinking. But do you know what's happening in your brain as you think right now? These are just some of the everyday behaviors and the questions that anatomy will help us answer. And ultimately, this course is all about you. So you get to spend the entire semester just studying your body and how it works. And guess what? Your body's going to be with you for a long time. So even if you don't continue into a healthcare field or one that you need anatomy for, you will always have your body with you. So it doesn't hurt to understand how it works. And this is anatomy, but you're likely going to take physiology after. Now, why do we have anatomy and physiology? Well, the difference is that anatomy addresses the structure, whereas physiology addresses more of the function. So, for example, let's take a look at your eyeball. Anatomy would be, what is the shape of your eye? Maybe you'd say round or like a sphere or a ball. And anatomy would be, what are the layers of your eye? Right? For example, you look at your outer layer, you see some white. Physiology would be more of, how does your eye function? Right? What is the purpose of your eye? You might respond, it's to see. Now, of course, anatomy and physiology are very related to each other. So the structure of something like the eye, of course, is going to affect its function. And as we go through anatomy, we'll be focusing on the structure, but we'll also be describing some of the function. And in physiology, you'll go into more detail on how the body functions.